I peeked inside, and I could not believe what I saw. Dad was in there with the robot, and he was dancing with it. I don't think I've ever seen him act like that before. He looked, I don't know, empty, I guess. Nothing behind the eyes type deal. It was creepy. Like I walked in on some freaky nightmare or one of Fregley's art projects. Then the music suddenly shut off, and I was really worried he had seen me. He hates it when I get near his animatronic thingies. Luckily, it didn't seem like he spotted me. He instead went over to the Ballora robot, which was all still and stuff. He then began to pull out something from his back pocket. It was a pair of glasses. Mom's glasses. I saw him put it on the robot's face. He was laughing. I felt like I was going to throw up. I didn't care what noise I made. I ran all the way back to the car and hid in there. I don't know if he followed me or if he knew I followed him, but he came back a few minutes later. He didn't say anything the whole ride home, but I guess he was able to figure out that I was a stowaway. Greg, what were you doing following me to work? You should be in bed. How many times do I have to tell you to stay out of my business? Look, you didn't mess with anything, did you? You didn't see anything? I told him I saw him working on the robot. I didn't mention the glasses. Don't ever follow me to work again, Gregory. I think it's after midnight now. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to sleep after witnessing all that. I can't let him figure out that I saw more than I was supposed to. I think I'm gonna have to start hiding this. Thursday. Still kind of freaked out over whatever the hell last night was. I knew I had to call Rodrick immediately and tell him what happened. Something is seriously wrong. My best guess is that robot's mind controlled Dad into making them replacements for the human population or something. It's the most obvious explanation. Speaking of Dad, he was super mad that I didn't get out of bed until nearly 12, but it's not my fault he went to work so late anyways. If he didn't want this issue, then maybe he should go to work earlier and be more considerate of any sons of his that happen to follow along. Anyway, Dad said he had to go sell some equipment at the restaurant, so that'll give me plenty of time to sneak Rodrick in and out. I've got to go market some pliers. I managed to call Rodrick as soon as Dad left, and when I told him what I witnessed at that other location, he was speechless. Then he said this: "There's something you need to know, Greg." Rodrick went to go find a sheet of paper to write everything down on, since he's convinced the house is bugged or something. So I'm just writing in here until he gets back. Okay, turns out Rodrick had a lot to say, and it wasn't what I expected at all. But here's the long and short of it. It all started on your 10th birthday party. It was an animatronic place that Dad owns. I knew how much you hated the place, and all I wanted to do was mess with you a little. But I took it too far this time. I had the idea that it would be funny to make you kiss one of the robots. I guess I never figured out how janky its mechanics were, because you slipped out of my hands just as its jaw clamped. I'll never forget the silence that followed after it happened. I couldn't believe it. I put so much trust in Rodrick, and he was the one who gave me the injury. I could barely look at him. I thought I was gonna be sick. What the hell is wrong with you? He started blabbing about how he was sorry and how he didn't mean to, and how that totally excuses nearly killing your brother. I told him exactly how I felt. That he was the worst and that I never wanted to see him again. That Dad was right to kick him out. Before he had a chance to say anything else, I heard Dad's car outside, so he had to leave out the window. Just don't go back to that robot place again, alright? Fucking shit, fuck. I shut the window just as Dad came in, and he was totally none the wiser. He was complaining about Mr. Jefferson again, but I wasn't listening. I didn't care about whatever stupid problem he has. I'm too mad to care. At him. At Rodrick. At everything. at this stupid fucking brain injury that's making everything so difficult. As if I'm listening to their warnings anyway. It's their fault for being secretive in the first place. I'm gonna find out what's happening with those stupid robots, even if it kills me. Tomorrow is another day.